welcome back to another episode of Cabin Crew Simulator here on Roblox, where we have just had our first bit of leaked information about the brand new update that we are gonna be getting soon within Cabin Crew Simulator. I know, boys, we've literally just had a big update, then we had another big Halloween update, and now we're about to get another one. I feel like we've been spoiled this year. I feel like this year we've been spoiled with new updates, features, and all that jazz. So before we get into it, I was gonna say, appreciate it, developers. You damn fools. So, boys, before I explain what's going on, I feel like this update is gonna change the game. What we're about to get, and what I'm about to show you right now, is gonna be a huge game changer. And it's going to revolutionize one particular aspect of Cabin Crew Simulator. So before we get into it, if you do enjoy this, if you want to be noted when that update does drop, then make sure you smash that like button down below. SENIAC plushes are available on SENIAC.com, guys. Link in the description right now. Just saying, just saying, just saying. But guys, over on Discord, if you're not in my Discord, link in the description, they have dropped something new within the developer log, and I am about to show you. Your boy Scriptos right now, damn fool, has put in there, in the next Cabin Crew Simulator update, Alliance owners will be able to set highly configurable activity quotas for their members. And I'm like, wait, what does this mean? And then he's dropped a video. So if I can get this video to load up in full screen real quick right now and just quickly pause for a second. This, and I can't express right now how much of a game changer this is now going to be. So, currently in our alliances, when they came out, they were amazing. Everybody used them. But then they kind of since slowed down and not many people use them because people go inactive. You got to try and find, active people in general to kind of keep growing your alliance. But now there's a quota you can add. This is going to shake up everything. This is going to scare a lot of people. It really is. And let me explain why in just a second. So what we're now going to be able to do is set a quota. Now you can set, by the looks of it, if we watch this video right now, you can set some parameters of the quota. So it's basically a purge frequency is the first one. So how often quota checks run, days between purges. So basically, you could set a purge every single day. And if members in the alliance don't meet the quota that you've set, they will be kicked from your alliance. All those people right now chilling in alliances actually just got scared because they're about to get kicked right now. So let's see what this is all about then, boys. So we can enable the quota, that's the first toggle. Then we've got the purge frequency. So this, I'm assuming, it looks like whatever number you set it to, that's how many days the purge triggers. Damn, imagine doing it daily. That would be absolutely crazy. I feel like daily is violent. Then we've got the maximum inactive days. So if your last contribution was more than this many days ago, capped by the purge frequency, the airline is removed. Damn, son. So if you've been, I can set it to like 1 day, and if you've been inactive for 1 day, you're getting kicked. That's wild. That's wild behavior. I feel like if anybody's putting these purge quotas on, they should at least be at minimum 7 days. That's my personal opinion right now. That's crazy. That's scary at the same time. What's the next one, by the way? So the next one is minimum membership days. So the minimum membership days, the grace period for new members. Oh, that's interesting. So new members can have like so many days before they're counted in the purge quota. That's even scarier as well. So current members, they've got to be on it daily, boys. If anybody sets this to 24 hours, like 1 day, you're evil. That's all I'm saying right now. You're an evil person. You should not be running an alliance. Damn. Oh, that's crazy. Minimum streak. Airlines need to make a contribution towards the alliance for this many consecutive days whenever purging runs. Shorter streaks at the time of purging means the airline is removed. Wow. This is crazy. Now, what I would want to know is, because he's currently got this set to a purge frequency of 1, which means I could then move inactive days. So the purge frequency could only be, if you're not active for a certain amount of days, you get kicked. But if I added all of this, right, let's just say I added a quota for each one. If the person only meets one of the quotas, do they stay? Or do they need to meet all, by the looks of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quotas to stay in? That's the question I have to the developers. If I set a quota for 5 of them, all 5, does the person have to meet all 5 quotas to stay in the alliance? Or do they only need to meet one of the quotas to stay in the alliance? Does that make sense? Because if I set 5 and yet they have to meet all 5, that's wild behavior. Now, I wonder if people are notified or people are told. If you're a member, I wonder if if you still get the quota option, you click on it and it tells you what you need to do to remain in the next purge and gives you a countdown of when that purge is happening. Otherwise, people don't know, and that's even more scary. So, minimum streak, we get that right now. We get that. A minimum flight, so the minimum amount of flights you have to do to stay in. Ooh, I mean, that's a given. That's like an obvious one. I like it. And a minimum skybucks. These are so many customizable options. They really are. So, oh, this is crazy. So he's now changing stuff, right? He's now changing stuff. Okay, and he's now going to confirm it. Turn on the quota, confirm. And it says here, the quota must be met every 7 days. After the 7-day period, airlines are kicked if they have no activity for more than 2 days, do not have a streak of 3 days in a row, complete fewer flights than 100. Damn! Script us. Don't set this for your alliance right now. Earn less than 10,000 skybucks. Members under 30 days old are skipped. I know this is exaggerated because he's just showing us for the for this right now, but yeah, which all correlates to what he's got set up, which is interesting. And obviously, he's going to change it all now, by the looks of it, to something more obvious. Confirm. So this one is the quota must be met every 7 days. After a 7-day period, airlines are kicked if they do not have a streak of 3 days in a row. Ooh, interesting. Now, I want to see when he confirms it, what happens. He's just going around right now, so complete fewer than 100 flights. Imagine trying to have to do 100 flights in 7 days. That's evil. That's evil right now. I'm just saying, that is pure evil right now. But I would like to know, once you confirm it, this is the one thing we didn't get to see. Once we confirm it, how do members know what the quota is? Do members have a different view when they're inside of an alliance and they see like the purge happens in 7 days and 16 hours. There's like a countdown, and then it says underneath, you need to do 100 flights, but it says 0 out of 100, so it knows how many flights you've done towards that 100. It knows your progression. I don't know if it tracks that kind of stuff, but I feel like that needs to be a thing, because all my members right now, they're going to be sweating, boys. They're going to be sweating right now, knowing if they're going to be able to surpass the purge or if they're going to be kicked. They need to know what they need to do, what's remaining for them before they do get oofed. Now, we could have that. That could be a thing, but they don't show it in this. And that's kind of wild. But in the game right now, if you go to an alliance, so if I view my alliance right now, obviously we don't have that setting. We just don't know. There is no setting. But the fact that you can auto-kick people right now on a purge is absolutely wild behavior. Absolutely wild behavior right now, which means when we check the leaderboards then, there's some alliances. When we check the top all-time, there's a couple of alliances here that are pretty much set up on invite only. You'd only get an invite if the owner wants you. Like, for example, I know a couple of these top alliances only accept active members, and they're also actively purging people on their own as well. That's the reason they're so good. That's the reason why they're so high right now. But the problem they have is people over time eventually become inactive. Remember when like GlobeLink was #1 for ages, and then their members became inactive and they just started dropping down the leaderboard. And then the No Homers Alliance kind of taken over because they then started sucking all the active people into their alliance and became super dominant. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens to these lower ones. can the alliances like the No Homers one, which is almost invite only, and is full of just pure active people, will they be able to keep on top of lower alliances that are going to be setting up purges so they're always getting active people, maybe daily? Because all of a sudden, they've got fresh people who didn't have a chance to join alliances. That's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be really interesting to see how it kind of unfolds. Also, how is Fool's Air over here right now by your boy Jax Max Snacks doing so well? That's not even my alliance. What's going on? What is going on right now? That's not even my alliance doing better than my alliance right now. That is absolutely hilarious. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So this is my question to the developers. And I might message your boy Scriptos privately, unless he DMs me, telling me right now. But I want to know, if I enabled multiple, quotas, so to speak, like how he sets it up here. So, hold on. Wait for him to kind of, let me bring this back. So, like how he sets up more, he set up 4 things here, 4 benchmarks you have to do. Do you have to do all 4 of them, or is just reaching one of them enough to be okay? Because I feel like enabling, say, all of them is wild behavior. It is wild behavior. So that's what I'd like to know. If I enabled all of them, do the person have to do all of them to stay, or can they just complete one of these and they're okay? That's what I would like to know. My second question is obviously, do my members know what the quotas are? After you've confirmed it, do my members see a quota screen as well? And do they have the ability to see what their progress is? So that's actually 2 questions. 1, do they need to reach all the quotas, or can one of them just be enough? 2, do my members see what the quota is? And 3, do my members, if they can see what the quota is, do they know what their progression is to the quota to know if they're safe or not? Those are my 3 questions. Those are my 3 questions that I would like to know. But what do you guys think about this update? It's going to completely change the alliances. It's going to completely rip up the rulebook right now, and we might see some big changes. So for top alliances where you can't get invited, it's like invite only. It's difficult to get in. You gotta be active, and you've got to show the owners and the admins that you are a good player to keep their numbers high. Okay. So what are these guys gonna do? At the same time, I feel like these guys won't do the purging because they want to control who's in the alliance. But an alliance like Globalink that's dropped down considerably, what if they all of a sudden just set up the purge? So every 24 hours, they were getting new people coming in. And because them new people are in a big alliance, they're like, oh, I got to try and work really hard to stay in right now. And then all of a sudden, they'll might start creeping back up the leaderboard. Then will that mean that the alliances that are invite only kind of start to worry a bit and like, whoa. Either my members now need to work harder, or we are going to implement the purge. This, and I can't stress this enough right now. This is going to really change up alliances. This is going to make people now all of a sudden be worried. Because once a lot of people get invited into an alliance, they kind of stay there for a bit because, they don't want to leave, and it's hard to track how well they're doing. If I view my one real quick, I can kind of show you what I mean by this. I can sort it by, let's say, Skybucks, and who's made the most amount of Skybucks. So you're like, oh, that dude's made 2.4. I don't want to kick him then. But little do I know, he hasn't done a flight in 2 months. I don't know this because I'm not paying attention to his numbers. I don't know when he last did a flight. So it's like, I could get rid of him and find someone more active. You know what I mean? Oh, this is going to change everything. This is going to change everything. Guys, if you're excited about this, let me know in the comment section down below what you think. And just to remind you, SENIAC plushes are available on SENIAC.com. Link in the description. But until next time, I will see you all soon. So, goodbye.